So I have pretty good variety.
Mm-hmm. What kind of literature?
It's English literature from the late, let me see, what is it, the late 18th century, no, I think it's most of the 18th century, I think, late 18th century, early 19th century. The Age of Reason was like Samuel Johnson,
Okay.
then on through the Romantic period with Coleridge, and then Kelly Sheets, Byron.
Because we did finally get to see Henry V, and when they made the comment in there about tennis, we came home and dragged out our Shakespeare book because we were incredulous that was really in the play, and sure enough, it was. I mean, in one of the first scenes where they're talking about tennis balls, I thought, now tennis as a sport cannot be that old. It must have been something that was around when Shakespeare was writing, but surely it wasn't. I wouldn't think that tennis is that old of a game, is it? That it was around during Henry V. I've yet to do that research just to check it out. But I thought, well, they stuck that in just for the sake of this movie. No, they didn't.
Well, I've yet to see that. I really want to see that movie.
Yeah.
But I'll probably have to wait for videotape now. Although that is one nice thing about L.A. is movies are there and are open for so long. And then you get all the movies. In Bakersfield, we tend to get a limited selection. And there are certain movies which never even come to Bakersfield.
Or they'll come a year and a half or 2 years later. Yeah.
Or some stuff is even tough to get in video stores. I don't think many stores in town have The Last Temptation of Christ, which I've never seen.
Is it out on video? I don't think I've seen it up here even.
It is out on video. But some video stores receive bomb threats if they carry the movie.
Yeah.
And so a lot of them don't have it.
Yeah.
It's fun being in LA. One time I went to a Dodger game one day with some friends in my dorm, and the next day we were at the Dodger game, and we got invited by a guy from Paramount Studios who was looking for people to preview movies. And what it was is they were showing The Godfather at Paramount on the studio lot to test market it for The Godfather 3. They wanted to show it and see how people reacted to it. So they'd learn how to market the new movie that they're producing. And I'd never seen The Godfather before. So it was a lot of fun to go onto a studio lot like that.
And probably got the red carpet treatment, huh? You're there to preview something. So.
Well, I mean, we sat in a nice studio with really comfortable chairs, but they didn't even have popcorn or Coke.
Well, I think you should critique that. I need my critique sheet, please.
I mean, I don't know if Roger Ebert would have been able to handle it like that.
Well, I suspect he would have had some comments.
It was a great movie.
Yeah. The thing the one that I'm kind of interested in seeing, and I haven't quite convinced John, is I want us to go see Pretty Woman, and we still haven't seen. And it was one that you mentioned. I want to say it was Glory. But yeah.
I've seen that twice.
Yeah, I want to see that one.
It's really good.
Yeah.
I thought it should have been nominated for Best Picture this year, but...
Yeah, but more than just the what was it, Best Supporting is what they got.
They got Best Supporting Actor.
Yeah.
He was really good.
Yeah. But, no, it really did, in terms of one of the kind of the spectaculars that I guess is supposedly is going to be rivaling, Gone with the Wind, that it sounds like it was something that it was a must-see.
The battle scenes are incredible, what they can do. I mean, they seem so real. I saw it in downtown L.A. in a huge theater, or actually in Century City in a huge theater with a huge, giant screen. You never see them anymore in theaters. It was an actual huge movie screen. It was probably 4 or 5 times the size of what you get in these little 6-theater things. And, the sound system where the speakers were all around us. The chair backs were higher than the top of my head when I was sitting down. So I could actually had a headrest, had like airplane seats. And, this never happens. And that was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Well, and